Question number 2, Alastair Scott.
Thank you, Mr Speaker. My question is to the Minister of Finance and asks, what progress has the government made on its priority of delivering better public services in 2015?
Order. Order.
Mr Speaker,
The Honourable Bill English.
the government has delivered on that promise to deliver strong stable government finances and to support the most vulnerable. The budget in this year delivered a $790 million package to help children living in some of New Zealand's poorest families, to assist them in breaking the cycle of hardship, as well as protecting the incentive to move from welfare to work. The government increased benefits for families with children by $25 a week after tax, the first increase over and above inflation since 1972.
Supplementary question, Alastair Scott.
To the Minister, what steps is the government taking to improve transparency as part of its commitment to delivering better public services for New Zealanders?
The Honourable Bill English.
Mr Speaker, earlier today the Treasury released an in-depth analysis of at-risk 15 to 24-year-olds using data collected from a range of government agencies. It highlighted particular high-risk groups and their characteristics, some of whom the government has already taken action on, such as young solo parents who on average are likely to be, by the time they're 35, half will spend more than 5 years on benefit. The government will be translating these insights into further action.
Supplementary question, Alastair Scott.
To the Minister, what progress can you report on delivering the government's economic and fiscal goals in 2015?
The Honourable Bill English.
Well, Mr Speaker, when the government had a deficit of around $18 billion, it set a target of getting back to surplus by 2014-15, and as the annual account showed, we just achieved that. The significance of the surplus target was the pressure to create spending discipline and focus on the value for money for government spending that was already being spent, as well as great care with limited additional funding. Persistent low inflation and lower dairy prices will mean a challenge to maintain surpluses in the future.
Supplementary question, Alastair Scott.
Looking ahead, what reasons does he see for confidence in the economic outlook in 2016?
The Honourable Bill English.
Well, Mr Speaker, continued broad public support for the government is certainly one of the features. But New Zealand businesses are now benefiting from the lower interest rates and lower exchange rate that have arisen from adjustments in the economy, and that is now flowing through again to recent lifts in consumer and business confidence.
Point of order, Grant Robertson.
Mr Speaker, I seek leave of the House for David Bennett to be able to ask a question.
Order. 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 And the member surely knows that it's out of order to seek leave for someone else. Order. 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 Festivities can start when the House finally rises. Supplementary question, Derek Ball. Derek Ball, supplementary question.
Sir. If the Minister has total confidence in his Better Public Service target results, will he support New Zealand First Members Bill, which enables the Office of the Auditor-General to independently review those results? If not, why not?
The Honourable Bill English.
Well, Mr Speaker, we do have confidence in those results. We set targets back in 2012 to deal with some of the toughest issues in New Zealand that government has to deal with, and we're making significant progress on them. Happy for the member to argue the toss about whether the crime rate has actually dropped or whether the number of 16-year-olds achieving NCA Level 2 has actually risen considerably, whether reoffending rates have actually dropped, whether the effect at where the rheumatic fever cases are actually dropping. The Auditor-General, I'm sure, can add to the discussion, but we don't think it's necessary to legislate.
Question number 3, Andrew.